3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. He could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Delayed handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through the tackle. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Jayhawks. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? On 1st down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Throwing off play action. The tight end has got it. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Jayhawks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. A short completion to the tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Got pass in the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap, and he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Play fake. He'll look to throw it. On the move now. He's got room to run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
2nd down play coming up. He'll run it here. Powering through. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting
They spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially...
Touchdown, Cyclones! Great connection there for 6 points. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like...
It's blocked. They scoop it up. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Makes the defender miss. Finding some room at the 25. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. State offense takes the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Iowa State.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Kansas offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. Fighting him off.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Set. Here's second down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the Cyclones are in the red zone. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to scramble. Is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. Out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Cyclones come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's complete. But he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Finds his man. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Finds his target, and it's complete. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. A pause in play here as the offense takes a timeout.
Timeout, Iowa State.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Meta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Over the middle, it's Sampson. And tackled there by the defense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Sets the formation. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The Jayhawks move into the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, you talk about making a play. He gets the pick, and he almost has the speed to take it all the way back. That's great awareness and speed to track him down and prevent giving 2 points back the other way. Huge momentum swing right there.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a point.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones. They couldn't stop him there. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage here, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 45 in a solid gain to keep this drive going. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield. He's got a man down the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First out from there.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because
the QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of it. Style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The ball is loose.
That's exactly what the defense needed here to get back into this game, a chance to get the turnover, and instead of getting on top of it, the ball ends up going out of bounds where the offense will retain possession.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? And the Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Jamison. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Jayhawks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Comes up with the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Jayhawks pick up enough to get a first down there. Looking to throw again. shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
They look to throw it here on second down. This time, a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Jayhawks with first and 10 here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looks right for a quick completion. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Cyclones are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Cyclones will have first and 10 here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Grinding away on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
First and goal, handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing second and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And now the defense able to bring him down. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. The offense signals for timeout, 28 seconds remaining on the clock. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete. 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now.